The honourable member from Charlottetown-Victoria Park.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I think that that is a really big example of how PEI is a casserole community. You know, if there's a crisis, if there's an emergency, people want to put food in your bellies. And so it doesn't surprise me, but it is very heartwarming, and I'm so thankful for the members of our community who step up to feed our kids. And the story, I think it appeared today or perhaps yesterday on the bus drivers delivering meals too. So how everyone's kind of put their hands in and done this together is really amazing. And as we think about feeding our children, the social determinants of health tells us that our children can't learn or develop, for that matter, without proper food in their bellies, and that by feeding bellies we improve literacy, and that food security does not simply equal food. We are currently tied for second with Nova Scotia for the highest amount of children living in food insecurity. It's not something we're proud of, and it's something that we have no excuse not to fix, especially considering we live on the food island. So initiatives like the school food program are really important to help us improve those numbers. We have a real opportunity to make this about way more than food in our schools. Food literacy is a great way to get kids thinking about food and get them actively involved in age-appropriate ways to connect with their food, a chance to see and build community around food, the planting, the harvesting, the preparing, the ingredients, the teamwork, the eating, the experience of eating together, dining. And while I'm told this is in the works, I have seen nothing concrete, so we'll be following up on that because we'd really like to hear a little bit more about that. I'm thrilled that this government has finally prioritized feeding our children. I remain disappointed that we have not yet taken the opportunity to do it well and to do it right. Something that we have been advocating for, the pay what you can model, with healthy local food, with a board to oversee it, so that it can be a more sustainable model that would not be dependent on the government of the day. I think that that's a really important step. Now that we see the demand and need that island families have for food and how much they rely on this service that I'm grateful continued throughout the pandemic, we know that hunger doesn't go away in the summer. And so now I'm wondering, this kind of popped in my head today, I'm wondering if we see the need, we consider the fact that we are tied second for the highest amount of children living in food insecurity, if this might be something that we consider to continue throughout the summer, because hunger doesn't stop when school ends. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.